sometimes, you know, some of you pig men, I mean that endearingly, but you know how some of you pigs look at your guy's wife like, I'd smash. Okay, you keep that in your mind, you don't really do it. And even if you were gonna do it, if they got divorced, you make it one night, one time, erase the evidence, and keep it moving. That's all. You know, men are nothing but little boys all grown up anyway. So you all have a tendency, sorry, sir. You all have a tendency to act jerky sometimes. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. And the thing about men is that no matter how much we smack them in the behind and want to objectify them, they love that. Like men love that. And he's disgusting. Yeah. The thing is that they love that. And we as women, I think that we like it once, twice, 3 times. But after that, doesn't it just get old and boring? Like you want to choke somebody and punch him in the head? So Bill O'Reilly is 67 years old. He called the black woman who works down the hall hot chocolate, used to grunt at her. like this. Mm. You know what, men? You are such pigs. You are pigs. Damn it. The way you look at us, womp, and then womp. It's funny because your man always thinks that he can make the smaller one bigger by paying more attention to it. Men are so stupid. Khloe Kardashian wants to keep up with her sister. She wants to pose nude for Playboy. Clap if you'd like her to do it. You're a pig, sir. Clap if you feel as though there's nothing wrong with her doing this. Okay. 3 people, one of them's a man. Yes, sir. Mr. Cosby. Beverly Johnson spoke out. So he makes her the espresso, the cappuccino, and she takes 1 sip. And by the 2nd sip, she knew she'd been drugged. This is what she's alleging. And she says, because she started modeling in the 70s and she knows what it's like to be drugged. I guess, you know, a lot of those pigs who liked models, you know, might, you know, slip them a little Mickey or something like that. And she said before she could even get her wits about her, his hands were on his waist, and she called him every kind of MF, this Cosby, every kind of MF, and then he removed his hands from her waist, and she wanted to leave, and he got upset with her and grabbed her by her left arm and dragged her 100-pound body, she said, down the steps. And she says the rest of it's kind of foggy, but anyway, she ended up getting out of there. To me, and it was college date rape. I'll just say that. I didn't realize it at the time, but you know, as you get older, then you realize, oh my God, I was date raped in college. This guy, like, overtook me. And I thought all we were doing was, you know, sitting in the dorm room taking pulls. You know, in a former life of the chief. I thought that's all we were doing. I mean, we had been friends all through freshman year, and it happened in sophomore year, or towards the end of freshman year. And I guess this guy embodied everything that I think of about opposite sex friends. Guys are only waiting for a weak moment so they can jump on you. No matter what you look like. You know, guys are pigs. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Wendy. And she was only 13 years old, but looked like a woman. And guys are, not all, but a lot of guys are pigs. You know what I mean? With their hitting on of us. This girl right here, used to, when I'd visit my grandfather, I remember specifically in Elizabeth, New Jersey, there was a pool hall around the corner that he would send me to get his White Owl cigars. And those men in there were disgusting. And then you take the bus to Vogel's Music, near, and the men are disgusting. So all I'm saying regarding young women, we should be able to go wherever we want to go, but we always have to know where the exits are. We always have to have our $20 bill, just in case. And we have to be aware. And she's looking to hire a nanny, and she's got one strict rule. The nanny can't be hot. Who are you people? I don't even recognize you. Are you serious? No, don't you realize that men are not pigs, but you all are always looking for a vessel. Well, okay, sir, that was a good screw face. You gave the camera a good one, okay? I think less than smart is the woman who feels like a man only wants an attractive woman. Men want a willing participant. That's it. Ask Mildred the maid. Okay? Okay? You know, Arnold was blowing her back out while Maria's not at home, Maria Shriver. And so sometimes you wonder, like, what is going on in men's minds? But to me, a lot of times, all a guy needs, some guys, is a willing participant. No matter what they look like. Which is horrible. And, you know, again, we can talk about this nanny thing all day long. You know, you can pick a less attractive nanny, a real attractive nanny. Men, not all of you, are pigs. And you all just seem to go for whatever is convenient at the time. You know what, men? You scallywag men. Some of yous, you know, you run and you do things, and we women, we want to do the same thing. And what do we get branded as? The bad mom. But you could just never win. Like when you're a woman out there doing it, it's very, very difficult to win.
I've been going on a couple of dates with this guy, but there's absolutely no chemistry. But the other day I met his friend and sparks flew. Do you think I'm wrong if I pursue his friend?
Well, you're not wrong, because if you broke up with the guy you've been seeing, and you only went out on a few dates, you're not wrong. The wrong person would be the friend for going out with you.
So he's the wrong one.
Yeah, and believe me when I tell you, if you establish a relationship with the friend, all he's going to want to do is hook up with you. He's not going to want to bring you out of the house, you know, because guys are pigs, you know what I mean? Like, he'll take your sex.
I was wondering if, I was like, maybe he's setting me up.
All right, you're not all pigs.
Most of y'all a little porky.
But exactly,
Porky.
so he will have the sex with you, but you will not get girlfriend status with him.
I want the status.
No, you're not going to get it there, dear. Sherry's ex, that. His name is Lamar, the wildebeest. Went on blackpeoplemeets.com, where he wrote, I'm single, well off, and seriously looking. Ugh. And got the nerve. Like, wouldn't you recognize him as the wildebeest? Like, if you were on blackpeoplemeets.com, you might see single and well off. And also, he's using his real name. Lamar, wildebeest. Yeah, I should say he's not even using his real name. Oof. I can't. We'll move along. Please, let's move along quickly. love you, men. I love you, men, but you are who you are, and we women just deal with it in the best way we can.